Okay, hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the electric appliances. This is the electric meter. Electric meter will determine how much of your electric consumed. Nowadays, this thing use Wi-Fi, is it? I mean, use internet. Because I said that after they change this, they no need to come and check your electric bill already. Last time got people write one, after you change this one, they say they use don't know what internet and they will know how much electric you use. I don't know how this thing goes, but after my house changed to this one, I think the guy didn't come and take the reading. I'm not sure in your house that after change to this they got come and take reading. So I think it's a new technology. Nowadays they use this and no need to come and check. Last time people they like to do all the funny thing to this meter so that it will move slowly. One of the thing last time they turn one, the black color turn one. So what we do is we take a magnet, a very big magnet, and we put on top here. Very big magnet, we put on top. So the magnet will stick on it and make the thing turn slower, higher friction. So the electric will be lesser. Last time, now electronic cannot use the magnet already. Okay, electrical power. Okay, yeah, how to calculate W? Because just now I talk about W Okay, wow, this topic need to teach this one. I don't know. This one is like Form 4, Form 5 but now it's Form 3. Okay, one of the first formula, watt, W. Watt equals to electric joule divided by second. Joule divided by second, same like my food as well. Joule divided by, if I can use joule to divide by second, then I can make this electric, but I cannot make this joule divided by second, so it doesn't make sense. But I can burn this to produce heat energy, and because I can burn this, burn this, then it will produce kilojoule of heat energy, and that I can calculate the energy in here. So how they calculate this food energy? They burn this thing, and this is not healthy. I shouldn't show this thing. I eat very healthy stuff. Okay, this is overnight oat. Okay, this is not healthy. This is emergency. Then I need to use MCO. Sometimes very hungry. Don't know what to eat. Yeah, so we calculate the food energy by burning it. The more joule it goes, the more energy it has. For example, if I take one potato chip, but then it got many oil, so we got high calorie. Calorie is 1 calorie is equivalent to 4.2 joule, if I'm not mistaken. You can Google and check if I'm not mistaken. 1 calorie is 4.2 joule. So let's say you take peanut or fat chicken, then you burn. Chicken also can burn, and chicken got a lot of fat and it will produce a lot of joule of energy. Maybe vegetable you also can burn the vegetable, but vegetable produce lesser calorie, lesser joule, so it will produce less energy. So of course oily stuff you can burn more, then you got higher joule, higher calorie, lesser burn, lesser. So everything we eat also can burn, right? Rice also can burn, rice, fish. Of course, if wet, then you cannot burn. You just let it dry first, then you burn it to calculate the energy. And okay, so we can convert energy here to here to here. Malaysian energy come from the coal, coal, C-O-A-L, coal, and you burn it, and it will move the turbine. The turbine will produce the electric. So from joule, chemical energy, to joule, the turbine energy, to the electric energy, also joule. But maybe here already lost 50%, here lost 50%. As it travel more further, there's more energy loss. Okay, what is the electrical use? Joule over time taken. Joule divided by time, you get the watt. And another formula, it's not written at here. Actually, here. Watt also equals to power V times A. So I just write here. This is what it sometimes makes students confused because got two formula for watt. Watt also equals to watt times ampere. Correct or not? You can see here again. Watt equals to voltage times electrical ampere A. So we can get also two formula you need to remember. Okay, watt. Okay, so maybe the question will ask like maybe let's say the question will say the calculator use 10 watt for 3 seconds. How many watt? So you just use 10 joule divided by 3, you get the answer 3.33333. Okay, for example, this is one of the question that they might ask. Your house is using kWh kilowatt per hour. So this one we can see that it is per, this one is per second, and then for your house it will use how many watt you use per hour. Okay, now we need to calculate the current and voltage. Okay, current is electric column Q divided by second. So if the question say they use 10 column in 10 seconds, so 10 divided by 10, I get 1 ampere. Voltage equivalent to electric joule per column. So the question say 10 joule divided by 5 column, so 10 divided by 5, I get 2 watt. And after that, the question say the phone is using 5 watt and 2 ampere. So 5 watt to 2 ampere, the phone charger is 10 watt, for example. So here you need to remember a lot of things, but all these things actually it linked together. Let's say I use this A times V, correct or not? A times V, at here, A times V, I get power. A times V, I get power. But A and this one is equivalent to power. So I just copy this whole thing. Let's say in case you forget, okay? So C over S, column over second, time J over C. J over C equals to power, or equals to A times V. Because we know that A times V equals to power, right? Power watt. Cut equivalent to joule over second. Power equals to joule divided by second, and we get back the same thing, correct or not? Power equals to joule over second, in case you forget. Okay, why I want to teach this thing? I want you to understand that it's actually everything is the same gear. The gear, everything is together, depend on what unit you want, and you still will get back the same thing. It's just like a mathematics game, if I can say. Not game lah, but if you understand this, then it is easier for you to understand the topic rather than just memorize, and you don't understand why the formula calculate like this, and now you'll be wondering what is C, what is J, what is S, why want to make electric so difficult. Electric 10 watt means 10 watt lah, 5 watt means 5 watt lah. Why want to make it so difficult until you can calculate this and that? Okay, in order to understand this, we must understand what is column, what is joule. Already teach you, right? The energy, the food that I eat, the energy, and the column is the electrical charge, column. Imagine things like this. For example, this is the light. This is the light. The electric go like this to like this, like this. This is the battery. Okay, imagine like this. There will be one person, again, this one I already draw before, but I just draw again, I scared you forget. There will be one person. This person is, I got not enough space leh. This person is actually current. So, when this person current, he walk until, I really got not enough space. He walk until, maybe I zoom in. I cannot zoom in already. Oh, what happened? Hey, where's my notes? Hey, 等下他走了 ，Oh my god. Okay, until here, any question or not? Okay, so if no question, let's continue. Okay, let's read this question. 40 watt and 60 watt, but this one is brighter. Oh, that's weird. Photograph 6.8 show the two light bulbs we are used in home. The 40 volt bulb electric uses 40 joule per second. 40 joule per second means what? You see, 40 joule divided by per second means 1 second. I get 40 watt. So 40 watt is equivalent to 40 Js negative 1. This one is mathematics, up to you. Both unit also is the same thing, up to you. Okay, this one you must understand. If you don't understand this, then or I can also write like this, 40 joule per second. You must understand this. If you don't understand this, then you will have trouble in this chapter, because this is the basic thing. And then as the teacher continue to teach on you, you'll be like, what? This one is mathematics. So if you don't understand, I recommend you to ask your mathematics teacher or ask your friend. Sorry, I go back. I scared some of you don't understand. Watt, W, watt is equivalent to joule divided by second. Okay, so 40 divided by 1, I just use 40 divided by 1 second, I get 40 joule over divided by 1 second. Of course, I don't need to write 1, or I can write negative 1. This one is algebra. Negative means divide, or I can write 40 W because W is here. Okay. Very pain on my neck. Okay, so I hope you understand. It's the same thing. So this one and this one is the same thing. While the bulb 60 watt in the area uses the rate of electric 60 joule in 1 second. So if I on the light for 2 seconds, I will use 120 joule. If I on for 10 seconds, so I use 60 times 10, I will use 10 what? If I'm asking, sorry, I listen to somebody talking to me. 60 joule over 1 second. For example, if I use 10 seconds times 10 seconds equal to how many energy I use? S cut. 60 times 10, I get 600 joule, for example. Okay, by how many time you use, you can calculate how many joule. So now you got fan, you got power bank, you got charge your phone, then you know how many joule that you use in the second. Let's say your phone, for example, 5 watt and 2 ampere is 10 watt. 10 watt is 10 joule over 1 second. Time, let's say you charge your phone for 1 minute, 60 seconds. Cut the S, usually we don't do like that. I just do like that for you to understand. So 10 times 60, I get 600 joule. So if you charge your phone for 1 minute, you are using 60 joule. Okay, you are using 60 joule of energy. Okay, so the what is the question again? Therefore, the 40 watt bulb will be lower watt rating, uses less energy. Yes, 40 watt will use less energy compared to 60 watt. But since we are studying science, we don't do that comparison because it will be an unfair comparison, because this question didn't count the variable, for example, the lumen. This one you didn't learn now, okay? The brightness, how bright is it for the light? So I see this one, this picture also the same thing. Why you show two different brightness? Confuse kan pelajar. I say the book is good lah. Just like, why you don't want to use the same picture? So because this one is brighter so I'm not sure whether which one is more efficient. They should use the same picture lah. So I think it's easier to compare. Calculating the flow of electric appliances. Okay, so now you know the formula already. You know how to calculate the energy. Well, I think this very good. They teach you how to calculate. Okay, so this one you can later you go down into your kitchen, and this one is very important. Not like it will come out in exam, but you want to learn this so that you can, know lah, when you buy something, you know the electric. People cheat you, then you buy Panasonic or you buy Samsung water heater, or you want to buy, I don't know lah, Cove or whatever. You want to see this thing, so you can calculate before you buy the thing, and you can maybe save money, or you can what phone you want to buy, what aircon you want to buy, what electric kettle you want to buy, that rather than just buying because of the brand. Okay, so now you see the electric jug. You can find the watt, 2200 watt and 240 watt. Okay, so you can calculate. So the electric kettle is 2.2 kilowatt. You can find in the sticker. If you use 2.2 kilowatt and 240 watt, calculate the current. He asks you to calculate the current. So the formula is P equals to VI. Power equals to watt times ampere. According to this formula. Where's the formula? Why my formula disappear one? Oh, here. Power equals to watt times ampere. So P equals to watt is V times ampere is I. So now I got the V already. V is 240. So I got, wait, I just write here. P equals to VI. So P power is 2.2 kilowatt. Kilowatt means I need to times 1000. So 2200 W equals to VI. V equals to 240. 240 V times I. So I is the ampere, equals to 2200 divided by 240. Then I get 9.17. Just put in the unit ampere. Okay, I just do here lah. I scared you don't understand, but up to you lah. You want to do like this. I tend to do like this. I write the formula first, then I write the number. Only I change up down. You or you like lah. You want to change first, then write the number. Okay, I think this one is easier. You remember the formula, then you put in the number, then only you start to change, which is, I think, is a lot easier. I draw too many things already. Then I just erase this thing so that at least you can see. Okay, like something like this. Okay, I write the formula, then I key in the number. I think it's easier. Okay, maybe I can create a question. Ali want to buy a fast charge phone. So he see the specification for iPhone. The voltage for iPhone 5 lah. I don't know lah, I forget already. For something like that. For iPhone 5, the voltage is the charging voltage lah. The charging voltage is let's say 15 watt and 3 ampere. For Huawei phone, is 20 watt and maybe I put 2.2 ampere. Which phone can charge faster? Okay, so now you want to buy, so you want to learn this thing. Now we can know which phone got charge faster. If not, people sell you, you buy. Okay, we want to know which one can charge faster, for example. So the answer can get or not, you can pause the video and do. And yeah, stop for a while. Okay, the stop a while finished already. The answer will be Huawei phone. Very good. Because we can calculate the formula because P equals to VI. So for iPhone, we use the formula P equals to VI. So watt times 13 times 3, I straight away just write 13 times 3, I get 39 watt for iPhone. And Huawei phone is 20 watt for 2 ampere. 20 times 2, I get 40. So obviously Huawei phone will be charged faster. There's a variable, of course you don't see things like this, but usually I see like this to buy the charger or what, but sometimes there's a variable, because here they didn't mention the quality of the battery. Some you buy Energizer and Panasonic or DIY battery is different, because we want to see the capacity of the battery, so there's a variable. But assuming the battery is still the same and everything the same, we can assume that Huawei can charge faster, removing all the variable if we just want to calculate one variable, which is the watt and the ampere. So now you know how to calculate this. I hope that you know how to buy your phone charger, okay? Because you don't want to buy too slow charger, you don't want to buy too very expensive charger, because charger can become RM10 ringgit to RM100. So you just need to buy what your phone need, okay? No need to buy too high, no need to buy too low. Calculate yourself how many watt you need, find your charger, and find the exact watt that your power bank need, or the voltage and the ampere, so you won't waste money and you enjoy the fast charger, okay? So this is what you can do. Yeah, so this is the electric thing. Okay, so I think this is a very good question from the school textbook, because I seldom see good question from the school textbook. I mean, when we ask the question, I got this IGCSE and SPM. I feel that when I compare the textbook, I think Malaysia textbook lack of daily usage. When we ask question, we want to ask something that student will do in the future, or student will do, so it will help the student to grow. So I think this is a very good question, because I think this is something that maybe when you go to overseas, maybe you want to use and you cannot find, or you want to use or don't want to use. And one thing to consider is, will the thing spoil? Will you want to take the risk in case of emergency or what? I think this is a very practical question. In Thailand, the voltage is only 120, but in Malaysia is 240. One thing you want to understand is Malaysia got the higher voltage, and in other country is a lower voltage. Sometimes maybe they use 2-pin plug, and for the safety they use, they reduce it, so that because they don't have earth wire, also they want to have a lesser voltage. They don't want people to die, right? So in Thailand, let's see here got Thailand or not. Just now we got learn Thailand socket. Hong Kong, here they have Thailand, but I think Thailand will be, I never go to Thailand before, I should go to Thailand, then I can teach. But I didn't go to Thailand. And yeah, so what will happen, because in Malaysia is 240 watt and Thailand is 2120. Logically, what we can say is the electric will reduce by half, because this one you use 100% for 240 volt, so this one you only will use 50%, because you only 100%. So let's say this one take around 5 minutes to boil, and 3 minutes lah, 3 minutes the water will boil. So maybe you put at the Thailand, you will get 6 minutes to boil, because you only got half of the voltage. But I'm assuming there's no other variable, but I don't recommend you to do this in Thailand, because the thing might spoil. I don't know, it might work, it might not work. You can take the risk lah, huh? And this thing also 80 ringgit, not expensive. Maybe you can do experiment lah, see whether. I think it depends on the thing. Sometimes it will spoil, the thing you use will be spoiled, because I don't know, maybe inside got they try to boost the electric, but your thing cannot produce that electric. So eventually maybe I don't know, maybe you use for a while, then after every day you do like this, and then this thing spoil already, because he want this voltage but you cannot supply. Depend on the thing at here lah, huh? So if you ask me, I will recommend don't do it lah, because it might spoil the thing. But assuming you also can use, in case of emergency, you might want to try, because it will, in case emergency, but you only reduce by half, but don't try for long term, it will spoil the thing. So maybe you want to consider to buy or borrow from your neighbor or whatever thing lah, huh? And yeah, so that's my answer. I think this question, there's no right and wrong answer lah, huh? It's more towards like brain teaser. Okay, brain teaser. So that's it. I think I will teach until here, and I see you again. Thank you and bye bye.